Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is going to be a follow-up video to me trying to break the YouTube algorithm using your help. So 2 weeks ago now, I made a video which I called "How Much Money Does My Small Gaming YouTube Channel Make?" With this kind of crazy little thumbnail with me by the beach and all that type of stuff. YouTube income exposed. What I want to do in this video is I just want to kind of touch on, did you do what I asked you to do? Did that video go on to do good things? How does it compare to another video which is kind of in my niche? So my niche is all about Raid Shadow Legends and mobile gaming. And actually, what have I learned out the back of it that I can probably try and use to help my kind of development as a content creator going forward? Now, guys, if you are either new to the channel or you watch a lot but you don't subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. It really helps me out. Also, comment below, would you like to see other videos in this type of genre as well? So would you like to see a video on how to set up a YouTube channel, how to grow a stream base, those type of things? So is that something you're interested in, or actually for this channel, you'd rather not see it? So comment below, what exactly would you like to see? Now, one of the things I spoke about in my last video was that I was a fool for not having any Amazon affiliate links set up yet. I've now got them. They're in the description below. If you want to continue to support me and my channel, anytime you shop on Amazon, if you click one of those links to start your shop, I get a bonus. If you actually buy the item that I'm linking, I think I get a bigger bonus. I don't fully understand how it works, but my links are in my videos now. Feel free, if you want to become a content creator. I've kind of listed out my whole kit. And actually, it's a pretty good entry to mid-level kit, I would say. Some very good things. If you want to talk about it in a bit more detail, or if you want me to do a video about my kit, I'll be happy to do it. But they're all in the description below. Now, I did have a number of recurring questions in my previous video. I want to cover some of those now, just because, firstly, I do answer a lot of people's questions in comments, and I read, certainly for like the first couple of days that a video's out, I read the comments that are coming in. I want to understand if people are enjoying the content. I want to understand if there's something that I missed that I should have covered. I also want to see if there's other video ideas that people want me to do content on, because it helps me kind of continuously generate content. Couple of questions that came up. So I mentioned in my last video that if someone's got an ad blocker on, then basically I will make no money for somebody who watches that video, because I make money through ads. I make money through people watching my ads on YouTube. And then I had a few people saying, well, I've got YouTube Premium. So does that mean you don't earn any money as a content creator if I watch your channel? The honest answer is I make some. It's small. But we do, as content creators, we get like a proportion of the spend that a YouTube Premium person spends with YouTube. So there's a small amount that comes back. I think it's less than if someone was just watching ads, but that's fine. Now, I'm not going to say stop doing that, because obviously that's something you've invested in for a reason. A lot of people said they turned off their ad blockers for my videos. I really appreciate that you did that. Thank you so much. And I had other people say, I don't want to watch this ad, which is like 30 minutes long. Now, if you just skip an ad, like 5 seconds on, I get a small amount of cash. Yeah, so that does actually generate me some income. If you leave an ad to run like 20 odd seconds, then it counts as an extended view and I get a bit more income. And if you watch an ad all the way through, great, I get a bit more income. But I don't want you sitting there bored watching ads. I want you to enjoy my content. And I also don't want you to leave my videos because you're bored of watching ads. So if you're the person that just has to skip every time at 5 seconds, I appreciate you watching any part of the ad at all. If you can hold on for another 15 seconds, then even better. But the main thing is watch the videos through to the end if you can. If you can stomach me for another 10 minutes of your life, watch them through to the end, because actually that's how I earn cash and how other content creators that you watch earn cash as well. So look, let's get into the rest of the analytics here. So there were a few things which I asked you to do, if you remember. And if you've not watched this video first, probably better to catch it first. I'll ping it up above. But this video, how much money does my small YouTube channel, a gaming channel, make? So I asked you to like the video. Okay, so 27,000 people watched this video so far. 7,700 of them, of you, liked the video, which is actually a very high number. It doesn't sound it. It's a really high proportion of the viewer base. If I look at another video, which is a similar size video, of 33,000 views, this is what I'm going to measure up against in terms of analytics. Of 33,000 views, I got 1,000 likes, and that's more in tune with what I normally get. So we massively smashed the like button on that previous video. You did what I asked you to do, and I thank you for that. We then look at, did you comment on the video? Now, nearly half of the people that liked the video commented on the video. Again, normally for me, it's like a 1 in 10, or maybe like 15 in 100 people might comment on a video when they've liked it. So in terms of numbers, we smashed the algorithm, or we smashed the YouTube algorithm to say, show more people this video. Yeah, massive amount of engagement on the video. So again, I thank you for that. But what did it actually do? So did it drive a crazy amount of views? The honest answer is no. We hit 27,000, which is kind of higher end to my videos, but it's definitely not like a crazy view video. I've got a number of videos which sit around 30,000 views. Okay, so let's look at the analytics end. So we had 27.7 thousand views, and you see this curve. This curve is what, the grey curve is what my videos normally do. Okay, so my videos normally go strong with people that know who I am. Yes. They then normally kind of fade off, and I get a small amount of views over time if it's an interesting video. Now, there's two interesting things for me here. Firstly, it was beating the curve up front. So there was a ton of people that were clicking this video as soon as it came up, and it beat the curve. It then dropped off massively. So what actually happened was people clicked it when they first saw it in my community. They were really interested by that. And we got a really big reach of people. It actually showed on nearly 400,000 people's front YouTube page, which is massive for me. That's like double what I normally get. However, once we got past my usual raid community, not many people clicked it. 4.1% clicked this video versus if I look at another video which we're going to kind of compare to, a similar amount of views, beating my normal kind of curve, but this actually has 7.3% click-through rate. So people that clicked my how much does my video make, way less people did that than people that click my normal videos. So that tells me two things. One, I've got a really strong kind of local base of people that are interested in my videos. That's brilliant. But two, if people didn't know who I was, actually they either weren't interested in my topic, or my thumbnail wasn't juicy enough for them to get involved, or the topic just wasn't strong enough. So, you know, basically, once it went beyond my normal group of people that watch my videos, actually they weren't that interested, or they weren't that interested in me. So one thing which I did try, which is very interesting in terms of me just kind of doing research, is I actually posted this video on my LinkedIn page. Now, I come from a business background, and I've got about 3,000 people on my LinkedIn page, all from sales, you know, completely different industry to this. But I posted it on LinkedIn because I thought this might just be an interesting a video for people to see. And actually, 8.1% of my views from external views came from that LinkedIn page. So that's quite an eye-opener to me. It also lets me think that if I had a bigger community of people that could share this video on places like Twitter, Instagram, if people on LinkedIn shared it to their community and their community and their community, actually potentially I would get a lot of views on this style video. But I don't think I've got the reach. So beyond my local community, I don't have the reach to push it to a viral video. And I think you actually need that to be able to really push a video on. The other thing to look at in terms of the overview is I started at the top of my curve. It then came towards the middle of my curve, and actually now it's pushing back up towards the top, and it's still getting, so this little graph on the right hand side tells me, has it had views in the last 48 hours? Now, we released this video 2 weeks ago, and most of my videos after 2 weeks really drop off in views. this particular video still gets views. So it's had nearly 400 views in the last 2 days. So potentially it's going to continue to go out there and continue to grow. I guess it's still got the chance to be a viral video at some point in its life if somehow it takes off again. But maybe I would need to tweak things like the thumbnail. Maybe I need to tweak the title. I don't know. But certainly as it stands right now, it sits as a kind of mid-level view video for me. If I compare it to this other video, which has actually had a really strong amount of views, it had less impressions, so it went to less people's front page. But from those front pages, more people pressed it. So it got a higher click-through rate by quite a long way. And most of the views came from people just browsing it in YouTube. So 2 very different videos, similar number of views, but both of them had a really kind of different interaction. Now, a couple of things I asked you to do in the video last time. I asked you to subscribe if you hadn't subscribed. I got a ton of subscribers from this video. Really huge amount of subscribers. 869 is massive for me. It's almost like, 1% of my whole subscriber base came from this video. It's massive. And I also asked you to watch the video to the end to drive my algorithms. And 51% of people watched it right through to the end. Versus on my other video, which we're kind of comparing to, 40.6%. So actually we had quite a high follow through of people watching the video to the end. So again, I thank you for doing that. So I guess to round off this video, hopefully it's interesting to you. It's definitely interesting to me. To round it off, I'm going to ask you to do something else for me. If you have got a reasonable sized community on any social media platform, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, LinkedIn, any of the big ones, Instagram, TikTok, I don't know, anything that you use, if you've got a reasonable size community that you can share my original video to, and I'll link that below, please share it. Please share it. Let's see if we can still pick that video up to do a decent amount of views. Right now, it's kind of sitting there as an interesting project for me. I'd like to kind of continue to extend that project on. I might play around with a thumbnail. If anyone's got any sexy thumbnail ideas, drop me a Discord note or drop me a note in the video here. Otherwise, guys, I hope this has been interesting to you. It's definitely been an interesting project for me. I've been Hell Hades. I'll catch you later.